Hello, namaste, welcome or welcome back to greetarot. So how are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope it's an amazing day for you. So if you're new here, if you like my content, please support my channel. If you have already supported me, thank you so very much for all the love and the support. So in the description box, I have the links of the decks that I'll be using. If you are interested, please check it. Okay, so the topic for today is your next chapter begins. So for that, I have 6 images. You can intuitively pick these by the image, or you can choose using your date of birth. So in that case, for group number 1, it's 5, 6, 16, 22, 23. For group number 2, 7, 9, 18, 21, 25, 27. Group number 3, 1, 4, 8, 11, 31. Group number 4, 2, 3, 17, 24, 28. Group number 5, 13, 15, 20, 26, 30. And for group number 6, it's 10, 12, 14, 19 and 29. So close your eyes, relax, connect with your intuition. If you're choosing using using the images, or if you're choosing by your date of birth, choose it, watch your video. So the timestamps will be in the description box, and always remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And these are timeless readings as well, so whenever you watch this reading, might have a message. So I'm gonna see you in your group. You have been drawn to this image, group number 1, or if your birthday lands on 5, 6, 16, 22, 23, let's see what is the message. Your next chapter begins. What do you need to know about your next chapter? I really feel like you're becoming more bold okay, bold, more strong, more courageous, getting out of your shell, getting out of your comfort zone. That's one thing I'm strongly feeling here. Sometimes we feel like we don't have any power, and so many times we say can't, when we could have said can, right? And I see in this next chapter of your life, you're trying new things. You're like, even if I don't have that kind of skill, I'm gonna try it. That kind of approach I see here for you guys. So maybe trying to learn new things. It feels like you will be in that energy of learning new things. If you haven't done baking, you will be trying to learn baking. If you are someone who is not into cooking, maybe you will be trying to learn cooking. If you are someone who feels like you cannot draw, but you might be trying those things. I really feel like that you will be doing something that you didn't do before. You're getting out of your comfort zone in that way here. Let's see what else here. Your next chapter. What about the next chapter for group number 1? Yeah, your perspective is changing. That's what I feel like. The things that you used to, like, it feels like the gun. When we are in a situation, if someone is pointing a gun towards us, right? What happens? We are in fear. We listen to the person who has this gun, because you might feel like that this person had all the control, because once they shoot, you will die. Like, again, you have been living life like that, protecting yourself. Yeah, sometimes our thinking patterns is like this gun, making us feel like we cannot get out of a comfort zone. If we do it, something bad will happen. So we are very hesitant to change, even though we have the answers, even though we know we can do it. Sometimes these all doubt, these all criticism that we have kind of stop ourselves. But I feel like this time you're getting out of that. You're finding the keys. You're like, yes, maybe in the past I thought that I cannot do it, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. That kind of approach is very strong here. For some of you, yes, really, maybe you will be making a change in your career. I can see that. Maybe you will be on a journey where you will be doing something creatively. Maybe you always loved art and you wanted to do it. Maybe you will start pursuing that. But there was this fear. What fear was there? Like the gun. This can be the fear of not making money, so we are stuck in the same job. The fear of not getting out of relationship, even though that relationship doesn't give us that value, respect, but we feel like if we get out of that relationship, we might not be stable, we will have to suffer, so we just stay in that relationship, right? So again, there is this key, there is this idea where you're getting out of that control here. You're changing. You're the one who is changing. I see that. You're getting out of that comfort zone. For some of you, this can be a small change that you're making. Again, small changes leads to big thing. That's very important. So first of all, I have to say that, like, once we start taking one step, then we will do it again, then we will do it again, then we will get a little bit better at it, then we will try, we practice. That's how people get good at it, right? And I'm seeing here, it will start as a small step, and then it will build, the momentum will build here. Yeah, I really see that you're making a lot of changes, a lot of shift in your own view. You are becoming more bolder. You're taking steps that you didn't take before. You're sharing your opinions. I feel like that. And as you do it, as you are ready to let go of that control, this gun is like control. It's controlling you. Like, go left, you go left, you go right. This can be our mind, right? That is playing tricks. And finally, you are taking that control and power back and finding your own value, like your own keys, what makes you happy, and doing it. So this feels like that, you getting completely rid of that comfort. Yeah, it feels like it's comfortable, but in reality it's not. So you're getting out of that, because in comfort zone we don't grow, we stay same, we stay stagnant. And sometimes it's our fear that stops us to come out of it. And I see this chapter of your life, you're getting out of it. You're like, no, this gun cannot handle me, because in this gun there is no bullets. It's just the fear. There is no real thing, right? No bullets, but we feel like there is. That's the fear, and we are here. You are releasing that fear. I see that. That's what is this next chapter about. So let's see more here. Your next chapter begins. What is this next chapter for group 1? Wow, we have metal pig. Partnership and collaboration. It feels like, this key, you collaborating with something that you really want. Yes, you have been living a life based on how other people want you to see, right? Yeah, it's not your true desires. It feels like you're aligning with your true desires. As you release this fear was there, but it was not the real fear. And this real fear stopped you from getting the thing that you really dreamed of, that you really, really wanted. It's like a pig looking at these two people collaborating, right? They are becoming one. And you might have been this person dreaming, like, I want this thing. But at the same time, you were like, I cannot, because I have this gun pointed at my head, so I cannot do it. But once you realize that this gun don't have any bullets, you're like, it doesn't have anything, right? It cannot fear you. So it feels like clearly here you are getting the answers, you're letting go of that fear, and you are getting out of your comfort zone, and you're collaborating with your own desires, something that you desired. There was this desire. Sometimes people talk like desires are it's not a good thing, but desires are there for a reason. We desire certain things because it makes us feel good, right? That's why there are desires. Every person has desires. Desire is not a bad thing, but sometimes we think that it's not good. That causes a lot of pain. It's not the desire. We might, everyone has different desires. Maybe there is a reason for it. What is the reason? We are here to fulfill that desire. That's why we have that desire. The desire might not be a bad thing, but the beliefs attached to it might be the cause of suffering. So we feel like we cannot accomplish because I have this limitation, I have that limitation. But once we start releasing, these are the fears like this gun has. These are not real fears, because this gun doesn't have anything. It can be a toy gun. It can be a gun without bullets. It's no harm. But we make it. We feel like it has. But once we start feeling that the gun has bullets, we fear for our life. That's how the situation is. It's not the real fear. In reality, there was never. But the way we were raised, the way we had these belief system, it can be our faith, whatever it is, that stopped us from pursuing our desires. And here in this next chapter, I see you pursuing those desires, working on those desires. Yeah, I really feel like that. Doing something that you always wanted to do, getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of that stagnant energy. Yeah. finally it feels like with these two, it's like you becoming in union with your higher self. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, you becoming in union with your own true version. You becoming in union with your own authenticity. Making like, yes, my desires are not that bad. It's just the belief system or whatever it is associated with. That's the cause of suffering, and I'm releasing those fears. And that suffering is going. So now I can pursue what I really want because I'm in alignment with my higher self. So yeah, I really feel for some of you, your sacral chakra is balancing. The reason why sometimes we don't follow our desires is because of the lack of self-doubt, lack of self-worth, self-esteem, not feeling capable enough. So we feel like we need to be in that comfort place even though we are not growing there. We even feel like we have to live like that only. That's our place. We cannot do it. Even though we want to do something else, we will feel like that sometimes because of that lack of self-worth. Yeah, I feel like this is where the sacral chakra comes, and we have the orange color as well, right? And orange represents the sacral chakra. And we have in the egg, the orange egg, there was the dragon image. Yeah, somehow somewhere the dragon has lost its power, but now the dragon is finally getting its power. I would have this example from the Osho deck. There is a card, conditioning, and that's exactly I'm getting here. And in that card, a lion is it's chained, right? There is rope, and there are a herd of sheep, and in between the herd of sheep there is this lion. And in the story, the lion acts like the sheep, thinks like the sheep, does every work like the sheep, because he in reality feels that he is the sheep, because he is conditioned to feel like he's a sheep, right? But then another lion comes and he tells you, you are not a sheep. He shows the mirror to that lion, and he's like, you're not the sheep, get out of that. And that's when he realized his lost powers, because he was so brainwashed or so conditioned, where he didn't realize his own power, his own desire, who he is. And finally he's recognizing that, and as he recognizes, he gets out of it. He cannot stay there once he recognizes. And that's exactly for you guys. You cannot stay once you recognize your own power. It feels like your power was taken away and you didn't even realize that you had power. You just forgot everything, and now you are remembering that in this chapter of your life, who you really are. For some of you, you might be doing something that really calls to you, your life purpose. Something that really, really makes you happy. It feels like you're going towards your desire. In the past you didn't, but now you're making that change and releasing that fear and going for it. So let's see what else here. Growing and growing. Wow. This indicates, look at that lotus here, right? You're blossoming into the perfect version of you. Yeah, it feels like the version that makes you happy. You're becoming that version. You're not staying. Again, sometimes when we stay in the comfort zone, we shrink, and now your comfort zone cannot handle you. Because you've grown, because you have a different perspective. So now you have to get out of your comfort zone. Yes, now now your fears are less, and the desires are like more. You're like, I cannot. I'm not happy here. Yeah, I used to adjust. I thought that this is my life, but no. My frequency is high. Now I have a different view, so I cannot settle in this house, in this comfort zone. I have to get out. Otherwise, I will get suffocated, because this is my time to blossom. Yeah. Oh, it's a ladybug over here. Yeah, look at the ladybug. There is this lotus and this ladybug. Yeah, you cannot stay in this house. Yes, it feels like once again, she's trapped in this small house and she's so big. She cannot fit in here. You cannot fit in this old life of yours. You have to get out of it. You have to align with your desires that makes you happy. And as you go out with this ladybug, there will be next step. There will be keys given to you guys, and you will know. You will get this bigger house. You don't have to adjust in a small house. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting here. So you getting out of your comfort zone, doing something different, bold steps I see you making. So yeah, sometimes people will not like it, and that's okay. Yeah, because many times people don't understand when someone does something different, right? Then later they will understand as well. There are many times, but that's okay. You cannot stay here, it is going to suffocate you, because you have grown, your vibe frequency is high now. You're not that person who doesn't know about their power. Now you're understanding about your power, you're understanding these are all fears, and I can release it. So you cannot stay in that comfort zone, you cannot. So you have to get out and do something that makes you happy. So aligning with your own desires first. Yes, wow. So let's see, we are using the tarot cards. So let's see what else this next chapter is bringing. We have, yes, again it feels like the page of fire, starting new, getting out of your comfort zone, totally doing something new, trying new things. This page of fire is the page of wands, who has a lot of ideas, who is focusing on a new endeavors, trying new things, learning new things, and he is so passionate. He's so passionate, right? He wants to do everything. Yeah, he wants to try everything. He has a lot of ideas, he has a lot of inspiration. Again, outgoing, creative. That's again, I really feel like you are going to pursue something that you really love doing. Confident, right? Confident. Yes. Sometimes because of the lack of confidence, we don't try new things. We don't follow our desires. We don't follow our bliss. Here, I feel like you, as you align with your higher self, you know exactly what you want, and I see you going towards it, chasing it. So for some of you, this with this key, maybe you will be getting a new opportunity to learn something. Maybe you will be finding a teacher or a mentor who will give you some clarity. Maybe for some of you, you will be finding a new way of making money, in that, yeah, where you can give your where you can use your creativity. So yeah, there is new things, new good news as well. This is a good news where you're getting a new job or something like that, the job that you really like doing. And if you might, if you're someone who were not doing a job, maybe you will be getting an opportunity to do job. As you're going out and seeking it, you're getting it. Because for some of you, you might be staying at home, but finally you're like, I cannot do it, I want to apply for new jobs, and you're doing it. Or maybe you're finding new ways to make money, or you're finding new ways to do things, or maybe you're finding new creative outlets. Yeah, but you're not staying in this comfort zone, because you cannot fit in there anymore. So let's see. Nine of Earth. Wow. And we have Four of Air as well. Again, if you look at Nine of Earth, she is someone who doesn't she is not going to be in control of other people. She is her own boss, right? Yeah. She is not choosing that comfort. She makes her own comfort. She does things that makes her happy, and she creates that little luxuries, and that's exactly what is happening here. You're getting out of you were told that this is the comfort place for you. You stay here, there, right? Again, it feels like you're given a home, and you're been told like, this is your home, you stay here, do everything whatever you want inside this home. You cannot get out of this home. It's like a lot of restrictions are there, and you, for a while, you were like, okay, you rested there. And again, and maybe they told you like, if you open the door and come out, something bad will happen. So you just stayed there, right? You just stayed there in your comfort zone. But for a while it worked. Then it made you feel like that you're not moving forward, you're not growing. Maybe people around you are growing, you're not growing, right? And you're like, what I'm doing with my life, right? Yeah, I got to make certain changes. This is not making me happy. So finally, it feels like for some of you, you might be doing something from home. You might be starting something from home. If you're someone who has a job, I really feel like you will start doing something from your home. And as you work on it with this page of fire, I really feel like with this Nine of Earth, you're going to grow this. Maybe this is a small business that you have, it will grow, a hustle, or maybe you're focusing on your creative outlet. you're painting, drawing, whatever it is, or dancing, you're posting videos, and it's growing, and it's giving you a lot of abundance here with this 9 of earth. And with this 4 of air, you're healing that thing, like that fear, the gun and the fear here I was talking about. You're healing that, and you're releasing, and now you're getting out of your comfort zone. And as you get out of your comfort zone, you're becoming this 9 of earth, enjoying life, little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So yeah, maybe for some of you this is successful self-employment by doing something that you enjoy. Maybe a job that you had, you enjoyed for a while, then it was like there were only restrictions and it didn't make you happy. But as you grow, as your vibration, I really feel like you have been doing certain changes, certain mindset shift is there, the thinking patterns have changed. So yes, you're seeing different things. Now you are focusing on your desires, and the desires doesn't align with what you're doing, and the desire makes you feel good, but this thing that you're doing might not make you feel good. So you're like, yes, I cannot stay there is so much good look outside of it, like the ladybug here. So I'm growing, and this place is not able to handle me anymore, and I'm suffocated. So I need to get out of it, and I need to do new things. I need to try something that I really enjoy, and as you do it, it will grow. And as you release the fear, it will grow. And this, like 9 of earth energy, that's where you're going. So again, if you have this creative thing, you might be starting to do it, and it will grow, and it will give you a lot of success here. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. So let's see what else here. Okay, so you have book fairy. Oh, book fairy, knowledge. Yes, learning something new, reading something new, doing something new. Yeah, it can be as simple as, like, you might start something like a YouTube channel where you are talking about books because you loved reading books and you're talking about it, and then you start it as a side hustle, and that platform grows, right? And then there is a community that you build, and more people are joining that community. And yeah, and that's giving you the success, and now you can work from a place that you love, and that's self-employment. For other people, this can be the knowledge, the wisdom that you have gathered, the information that you have, you are sharing it, or you might be showing your skills to other people, and that's bringing you a lot of success. For some of you starting a new business, right? Creative business, it can be anything like that. But yeah, so here one thing is, like, you will have to study more, you have to learn more, and as you learn, you can teach other people, right? As you train, you can train other people. So it's like learning and teaching. That kind of energy is also there here. So yes, again, there is drinking coffee, reading books, learning, doing things at your own pace, at your own speed. For some of you, like, it can be like writing books, writing poems. It can be anything creative. I'm feeling like you're expressing yourself, you're taking back your power here. Yeah, getting out of your comfort zone here, and the knowledge, the wisdom that you have, you're showing it to the world, and that's creating a lot of success. That's creating a lot of good luck. So let's see the final message here from this door, divine door. Gods, what is the final message for group number 1? 3 of Cups, celebration. 3 of Cups is the celebration, isn't it? Emotional fulfillment, doing something, like celebrating your own life, celebrating small successes. You came out of this fear, you did something new. Maybe you will not reach the level of success in, like, very fast, but you will, slowly but surely, you will reach the level of success that you're desiring, and you will be celebrating. So whenever, this next chapter of your life, you will be getting out of your comfort zone. As you get out of your comfort zone, as you try new things, celebrate life. That's very important. Celebrate the small victories. Yes, that's important. Okay, very important is that's something you should remember always. Celebrate small victories. A toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 of Cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. For some of you, friendships as well, good people, again, aligning with your soul tribe, that is also there here. The people who understand your boundaries, the people who don't cross your boundaries, the people who really value you. Yeah, maybe maybe you didn't have that kind of friendships. In this next chapter of your life, that is also there. So that's all I have for group number 1. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. You have been attracted to group number 2. This is your image, or if you have chosen using your date of birth, then it's 7, 9, 18, 21, 25, 27. So let's see what about your next chapter. Your next chapter begins. Let's see, what is it? Protection is one thing I'm getting here. Whatever changes you're making, this next chapter of your life, you will feel safe, you will feel protected. If you don't have clarity regarding certain things, there is a lot of information. It feels like right now you might be feeling like you don't have all the answers, you might be feeling in darkness, right? But there is this light. Again, it feels like this egg feels like, there is when there is a lot of darkness, this light is there, right? So now you can see things very clearly. So yes, this next chapter of your life, there is a lot of clarity. I'm getting this energy of a puzzle piece. You don't know where to go, what to do next. That puzzle piece that was left behind, you're getting that puzzle piece, and now you know exactly what your next step should be. So in this next chapter of your life, you have all your answers, what you need to know, what next step you need to do, you will know it exactly. Okay, answers are coming. I feel like clarity is coming for you guys in this next chapter of your life. Maybe this clarity can be about other people as well, or if there is a situation that is a little bit like in dark, maybe you want to know more about it but you don't have any answers. It's coming. The information is coming, the clarity is coming. Okay, the truth is out now, you can see things very clearly. So let's see what else here. Again, let's look at the lotus. The lotus blossoms in the muddy environment, but when it blossoms, it's pure, it's so beautiful. So like that only, right now you might be feeling in that muddy environment, confused energy, muddled thinking, don't know what to do, where to go, but you are going to get your answers, and as you get your answers, you will blossom. Okay, yes, we have the cat. Look again, this dark energy. Right now I feel like one of your advice is to take a step back, not to know everything, because at the correct time the answers will come. So the clarity that you need, it's coming. So just remember, your angels are protecting you at this time. At the correct time only you will get these answers. So the light bulb moment, or again, it feels like in the dark room there is this light switch that you didn't know was there. Now you're finding it, so now you can see in the dark. Like, that's the energy. Something is dark, something you don't know about right now. So like the cat, take a break, just go by your life, do what you're doing, trust in the process at this time, because the answers that you need are coming. The clarity that you need is coming. Yes, again, we have this spectacle, right? And this goal. It feels like you don't know, like you're going in a ship and you don't know what should be the next direction, where you don't know where the map is, but finally you will be finding the map, and you will know exactly where you need to go here. Yes, you will be able to see far. Now you're not able to see far. You will be able to see far. You will be able to see through the darkness, because there is light now. So be very strong and courageous at this time, because the answers that you need with this key, the answers, the next steps that you need are coming, and that is like this anchor. Then you will be feeling stable. Yes, I know this is the place I need to go next. This is the thing that I need to do next. So be patient at this time. I feel like that, because the answers, whatever you need, is coming here. That's what spirit guides are telling you about your next chapter. So be more courageous. You can make it. You have it all. So at this time, just be courageous like this dragon. Don't give power to that fearful thinking. Just have that big vision. All the answers will be coming. Just trust at this time, okay? Because you're going to blossom. Something amazing is going to come out of it. Maybe you're not seeing it at this time, but soon you will, okay? So group number 2, your next chapter begins. What about the next chapter? Oh, I saw this dog, and it was like, I think, trust in the waves. Yes, trust right now, because the answers, what you need to do next, the next step, will be shown to you guys. And at that time you can anchor yourself. You will be like, yeah, this is what I know I need to do. I'm feeling stable. Yeah, you will not be in the unknown. So let's see. Wow, effortless vitality. That's what is required at this time. You need to cultivate more joy, right? And as you cultivate more joy, as you enjoy the present moment, as you giving that gratitude, as you are embracing this present moment, as you're accepting this present moment here at this time, you will know exactly what you need to do next, and it will come effortlessly to you. Yeah, because the next answers, next steps will be given to you guys, and then like this horse, you can go for it. Like, and look at the sun is shining at this time. I really feel like you don't have your answers, and we have the number 43 as well, and it reduces to number 7, and 7 is also about knowledge, right? I really feel like some sort of information, some sort of knowledge, some sort of communication you're waiting for. You don't know, you cannot see things very clearly right now. You don't have all your puzzle pieces, right? You don't know what to do. You don't have all your eggs in the basket. You don't know where the eggs are. You have to collect it, right? And there is no light, but the light is coming, and now you can collect. So again, with the sunshine is coming here. So right now, your advice will be to take a break, to not think too much about what's going to happen in future, because at the correct time, things will be happening in a very effortlessly it will happen. And so all you need to do is to trust, because you are going to blossom like the lotus. Even if it's muddy situation, don't worry, you will blossom. So the more you can cultivate joy at this present moment, the best it is going to be. Okay, so let's see what else here. Your next chapter begins, group number 2. What's the message? Making use of the ink. Yeah, making use of this time. Again, I feel like in this is the Ali story, and he was trying to write something, and maybe his pen was not working, and the Queen just threw the ink, but he used something like that. He made use of that ink and started writing, and he got back to the business, right? So maybe that's what is important to you guys. Maybe you are feeling like things are not working the way you need to, because you don't have all the answers, right? But make use of this present moment. How to be grateful for all the things that you have in your life, and whatever you have, whatever answers you have, make a use of it. If you have certain answers, and if you can plan something, do that, but don't try to know everything at this time. That's very important. So whatever resources you have, whatever options you have, make use of it and do what you can do at this time, and then more information will come, and then you will know exactly what should be your next step. So making use of things, so making use of the resources that you have at this time. Yeah, that's what it is. One thing is, have that gratitude, whatever you have manifested in your life, have be grateful for that. And the more you can cultivate this positive energy, right, the more faster you will see that how information comes. So you will know your next steps. Right now you don't have, but what you have, use it to your advantage and plan accordingly. Don't try to know what you don't know. But yeah, sometimes some things takes time. That's one thing you need to remember here. Okay, so that's what your message is here. So let's see your next chapter. King of Air. Wow, you are really very brilliant people. Okay, maybe you don't see that. Maybe for some of you are air sign people, viewers as well. Look, something is hidden from you. You cannot see things very clearly. Something is definitely hidden from you with the 7 of Swords energy. Some information is hidden from you, and you don't know the clear picture at this time. So that's why don't try to fit in anything. Just go with the flow. What you have, use it to your advantage. Whatever resources you have, plan accordingly. Do that work. That's it. That should be the thing that you need to do. And I feel like one thing that you're not seeing is like you're skilled people. Sometimes you don't see that. And you can face any challenges. You have that much skills. Because you are the king of air here. Okay. So that's something you need to understand here. Okay. So yes, we have the chariot and 5 of air. Look. Right now there is a lot of hurt energy. Yeah, with this 5 of air, I'm getting that energy here. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough. Even though you're good enough, you feel like you're not good enough because someone told you that you're not good enough, right? Or maybe there is a situation that is making you hurt. You don't know where you're going next, what you're doing next, right? Again, that's the feeling here, right? Maybe there has been certain situation that is making you hurtful, or maybe there is a person who is making you hurtful, and you don't know your clear picture, you don't know your clear answers, you don't know what will come next, right? There is a lot of darkness, you don't know. But here spirit guides are telling you one thing, that you are a professional, right? Whatever work you do, you're very skilled at it. Sometimes you feel like you have to try again, you have to push yourself, because there might be someone or some person or some situation that making you feel like that you're not good enough. But one thing your spirit team is reminding you, that you are someone who make use of the resources very nicely. So do that. That's what you need to do at this time. As you make use of the resources, and as you have that gratitude, the next step, where this chariot energy will be given to you guys, will be shown to you guys here. So maybe there has been a failure or a hurt energy for a very long time. You are getting out of it. With this chariot, there is major achievement coming. As I mentioned, the next steps, the horse is there. Again, the horse is there, right? So yes, and horse is an animal who's physical and mental. Yeah, they're physically and mentally very strong. Not only physically, mentally as well. So you are that kind of people. You are. But sometimes you don't feel like that. Sometimes you feel like you need to be more, you need to do more, that you're not enough. That all things need to be let go of. That pain you got to work on, you got to let go of, and see yourself like that a person. Look at the past and how much you have faced, how much you have overcome, how many times you have won. Yeah, you might have failed many times, but you had that strength to come out of that failure, and you have tried again. So don't be hard on yourself. That's what I feel like one of the messages at this time here. Again, maybe with this ink is all over, you don't know. Maybe certain things are not in place, you might feel. Maybe you feel a little chaotic. Maybe you feel very hurt, maybe because of certain people, or maybe because of the situation that you're facing. You might feel them, no matter how you sharpen your knife, it's never sharpened, right? Yeah, how you sharpen your skills, you feel like you lack something. But no, you are going to get something, some sort of major achievement is there, movement is there, progress is there. If you are worried, if you're thinking about moving to certain places or something like that, that if you don't have clear ideas, you will be getting that idea as well. The information will be there. But one thing you need to be is, like, I feel like you're the people who sometimes get lazy. Not lazy, I feel like sometimes the disappointments can put you in a place of you doing nothing, right? So if something happens and you're like, I'm not good enough, I'm not going to try again, you stop it. Don't do that. Try again. Discipline. Okay, so that's very much required. So again, you will be like sharpening the knife and you're like, it never sharpens, I'm going to stop it. No, sharpen it again. Yeah, that's very important, because there is some sort of major achievement, progress that is on the way for you guys in this next chapter of your life. I really feel like you have been hurt. You have been hurt by some people or situations. No matter how hard you tried, you didn't get the results. Maybe you didn't get the appreciation. You might have always felt like you're used, that no one appreciates you, right? That you have to show them that who you are, you're doing good, like you're amazing. You have to try so hard when you didn't have to, right? And now you might be feeling a little bit in dark, like you don't know what to do, what should be your next step. You might be confused whether you will get that kind of progress or achievement. You don't know what your future is. You are a little bit doubtful. Here, as I mentioned, be in the present moment, enjoy, have gratitude. That's one thing. And if you have something, if you want to learn something, be very consistent with it. Even if it's meditation or anything, even if it is not happening one day, try it again, try it again, try it again. Because the more you try, that, next time you will get better. Next time you will get better. So don't stop trying. It's what I'm getting, because there is some sort of recognition, there is some sort of success that is coming your way here with this chariot in this next chapter. Okay. And there is certain hidden news, information that you don't know, it's coming. That will give you the light, the information. It will be like the sun here. So let's see what else. Trillium. Oh, are you taking care of yourself? Because this talks about self-love. So at this time, take care of yourself, take care of your well-being. Let go of that bad thoughts, that negative thoughts that make you feel like that you're not good enough, that you will not win this time, that you will fail again. All those thoughts you need to let go of. That should be your self-care. Self-care is not only putting that mask, right, that face mask, or doing some sort of makeup. No, that's not only self-care. Self-care is deep. Self-care is being consistent with yourself. Self-care is being soft on yourself. Treating like yourself a precious object is self-care. Not being so hard on yourself, being very soft on yourself is very important. Not doubting yourself all the time, that is self-care. Being consistent with yourself, showing up for yourself, being devoted to yourself, your own body. How you can improve yourself, how you can become a better version of yourself, how to be consistent with things, how to trust divine more, how to have a connection with the divine more. That is also self-care, right? Focusing on things that makes you happy more, that is self-care. Bringing that fun energy out, trying new things, that's self-care. Getting out of your comfort zone is self-care. That is all it is, right? So focusing on self-care. But one thing is, like, if there has been a lot of negative thoughts regarding your future, because you cannot see things clearly, I get it, I've clearly get it. At this time you cannot see things clearly, so you're a little bit in this 5 of air energy, where you're feeling hurt by the situation or by other person. And maybe you're like, no matter how hard I try, I never win. No matter how hard I tried, no one appreciates me. Like, that kind of energy is there. But you are skilled. And there is some sort of information, some sort of idea, or something is that you cannot see clearly, the truth that is going to be shown to you guys. And that will be the game changer. That will lead to this chariot. That will lead to your progress. That will lead to this movement, or lead to this recognition. Yeah. So let's see the final message here. Final message for group number 2 about their next chapter. Bless this place. Okay, I really feel like for some of you, I would recommend a spiritual practice, maybe having a space for yourself where you can journal every day. Maybe, journaling will be very good, writing your emotions down whenever your emotions is very high, because I feel sometimes it's too much. And just having a space where you can release those emotions will be very good. That can be self-care. Writing, journaling every day, writing your emotions every day, so you can release it. That can be your self-care. Okay, so having that kind of space will be very good for you guys at this time. Okay, I really feel like that, because you are not seeing something, and as you release those unwanted emotions, unwanted energy, those unwanted negative thoughts, right, that's when you will have this clear picture. At this time you're very safe and very protected. There is some information that is hidden from you, because at this time, if you get this information, maybe you will not be able to use it in a very awesome way, right? Maybe this information, if this information is given to you now at this time, maybe something will not go right. That's why I feel like this information has been hidden, but at this correct time it will be shown to you guys, and you will know exactly what you need to do. Okay, so I really recommend you to have a practice where you can have a space. If you are a very busy person, waking up early will be very good. So whenever you wake up, have this journal and write 3 pages, whatever you're feeling, so you can release what is not good for you. So, or maybe when you're writing those 3 pages, you might get certain ideas. Maybe this puzzle piece, that the information that you don't have, it might come through you as well. For some of you, for other people it might come from a different source, but for other people this is something inside of you. So as you keep writing, you will know more about you, and you will know exactly what you need to do next. Certain belief system that you have to let go of, certain ideas about you that you have to let go of. So as you release it, you move forward. And for some of you, if you have a Palo Santo or a sage, cleansing your home, cleansing your space will be very good as well. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Polo Santa or sage will clear the air. So yes, blessing the space is important here. Yeah, look deeper, guys. There is more to you that you're not seeing. So again, journaling, writing your emotions will make you realize more about yourself, more about your beliefs, why you feel that frustration, why you feel that hurt. You can release that, or maybe why in certain areas of your life you're not seeing that progress. Maybe you will get your answers here. So there is more answers coming. So that's the message for group number 2. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Group number 3, this is the image that you have been drawn to, or if you have chosen using your date of birth, then it's 1, 4, 8, 11, 31. So let's see what is the message. Your next chapter begins. So the rabbit is very, it talks about, like it symbolizes fertility. And I really feel like here, you have really planted the seeds. Now you are going to see that seeds growing here. Yeah. You're looking, you have planted something, you have worked on something. Now this chapter of your life, you're going to see the growth, you're going to see your plants thriving. Just an example, yeah, you're seeing the growth. For example, if you have planted a tree, maybe you have planted a rose plant, right? And now you're seeing that the flowers are blossoming, right? That's where you're going with this next chapter. Okay, so let's see what else here. There's a lot of fertility, growth. Yes, your commitment is going to be rewarded with this ring. You were committed to certain things. You were committed to your goals. You were committed to your heart. You were committed to a relationship. You were committed to your work. Again, look again. That's what I was mentioning here. So something that you have planted, now it's going to grow, and it's giving you a lot of branches, and it's giving you a lot of abundance here. So your commitment has paid off, and now you're reaching the desires in this next chapter of your life. For example, you had this desire to build a house for yourself, right? So for that you were very committed. So you worked really hard, you saved, and now you are seeing that you have enough money to construct your home, or finally the construction is over. Now you can get into this your new house. So like that, it can be anything, but it is like you have planted something, and you were giving it, like you have that patience, you were giving it enough sunlight, enough water, enough nourishment, and now you're seeing the growth. Again, it can be commitment to health. Now you were eating nicely, right? At this time you were planting that seeds, you were eating nicely, you were exercising. Now you see that your body is healthy, maybe it's in this perfect shape in this next chapter of your life. So whatever work you're doing, whatever you're committed to, that growth is happening. With this lizard also, you have cut all that unwanted things that doesn't grow your plants. Unwanted habits, unwanted people, unwanted thinking, really. And I really feel like you have been committed to certain things in your life, and that commitment is paying off, and you're reaching that dream of yours because of your commitment here. So at this time, maybe you're committed to your goals or something, you're working really hard, you're not impatient as well. I really feel like that is also very awesome energy. You're not impatient with the people who you're working with, or you're not impatient. You're just giving your love, you're nurturing it, you're giving that enough water. And in this next chapter, all this is paying off here. So let's see for group number 3. So again, fertility, it can be with conceiving as well. Like maybe you were preparing your body to conceive, and maybe you were taking good care of your body, and finally you're very fertile and you can conceive easily. That is also there. Or for some of you becoming mothers as well, you have already conceived. Now you have been taking care of your body, and now you are going to have that baby, a healthy baby, and maybe that's your dream. That's coming true. So let's see what else here. Your next chapter, or it can be a project as well, right? Mostly it's the project that you both at and you worked on really hard on it, you have committed to it, like a book, right? A book you were writing, right? You have been working on it, and now finally it's ready to be published. Or maybe finally it's published and more people loving your book. So let's see, your next chapter begins. What is that? Look again, your heart, wood chip, nature is your healer. You have really, really worked on yourself, your body, and yeah, again, look at the energy here. You have cultivated patience, you have taken care of your heart, you have balanced your life here. Balance is what I'm hearing here. You've really balanced your life. You have already made a lot of changes in your life, and that's why you have been committed to making those changes. Like, you wanted to see a result, but you know that in order to get to see that result, I have to change certain things in my life. And you did it, and you nurtured it, you stuck with it, you became disciplined, and finally, if you needed to heal, you're healing that thing. If you wanted to have that project birth, yes, that's happening. If it's about a baby, that's happening. So yeah, your heart is healed in a way, and you're getting the blessings that you have been working towards. Yes, in this next chapter of your life. That's what I'm getting. Look again, the nature, and nature is so abundant. It's like the healing. Yeah, for some of you, this can be about your own healing journey as well. You've been working on it, and I see that you're healing your body, physical, mentally. You're becoming better. Yeah. Maybe you have been in nature. Yeah, you have been spending more time in nature, and it's healing you. It feels like whatever you have committed to at this time, it's in this next chapter of your life, you're seeing the results. That's what it is. You're seeing the fertility, you're seeing the growth, you're seeing the expansion, you're seeing that healing that you wanted. Your heart is healed. It feels like a lot of positive energy here. You have released a lot of negativity, a lot of negative habits as well. So let's see. What is about your next chapter? Again, in this image also, if you look at it, there is a distance between this egg and this rabbit, and the rabbit is patiently waiting that egg to crack. He's not opening, he's patient. Yeah, that's your energy, patience, very patient energy. You want this thing, but you're not too much attached to the results. Your energy is balanced, guys. Yeah, you're like trusting in the process, trusting in divine, and whenever you get too high overthinking, in that way, you go in nature and you release it, you balance yourself. I really feel like that. You change your energy when it's too much, when you're overthinking, or when you're getting too attached to the results. You just let go of it. You might have a technique to let go of that. Maybe you do deep breathing, or maybe you have a way where you release things, and it's all working out in your favor at this time. Maybe you have certain exercises. Maybe you do some breath work. Maybe you meditate at the time, and you just release it. So yeah. Oh God, that's a lot. So for group number 3, what is the message? Your next chapter, group number 3. Oh, look again, the mock turtle. Again, the turtle, Oh, number 5. We have the 32 and 23. Again, the number, it's mirroring 32, 23. Wow. Yes, again, you are understanding that you are a mirror to your own life. So you're like, if I want certain things, I have to feel like that because I'm mirror. So if I'm focusing more on negativity, I will see that. If I'm focusing more on positivity, I'm going to see that. You have understood that concept here. If I'm getting impatient, I'm going to see more of that impatience in my life. So I am the mirror to my own life. How people act towards me, I'm the mirror, right? So you have understood that. And that's the reason things are going to mirror to you now, because now you're in this positive energy, positively thinking. So that is also going to mirror to you, right? That's how universe law is, isn't it? And I feel like you're applying that law of grace. You're gracefully taking things, you're gracefully doing things. You're very patient. And again, the turtle energy is also like that, very focused kind of energy, isn't it? The turtle energy, it might be slow, but it's stable. It has focus. Just focus on the goal. It doesn't focus on the distractions. because these negative things, this fear can be distracting. Looking at the results and not seeing the results can be distracting. It distracts us from our own goal. But here you know that if you get distracted, and if you thought that nothing is happening, your energy is going to that, and you will see more of that, and you have diverted that, and you had the turtle like who's just focused on the goal and keep going. And whenever you see yourself thinking impatiently, you kind of call yourself out. I really feel like that you have understood that, and you balance yourself. You have ways to balance yourself, and it's all working for you at this time. So your next chapter is you seeing the result of this all hard work. So let's see what else here. What the tarot has to add for group number 3. Your next chapter begins group number 3. There's a message here. Okay, we have 6 of water and 5 of air. Oh wow, this feels like you have cleared a lot of your past energies here, the memories from the past, the fears from the past, again 5 of swords energy is not a good energy, really. It's not that good of energy. It's like 2 people are there and no one is winning, no one is losing. It can be with our past here, past energies, right? Sometimes the past can really affect our future, because if we stay in the past, if we think about our past, the same things keep on manifesting, right, in our future as well. But you understand, you really understood that I don't want this, I don't want these kinds of energies from my past, so I have to clear it, right? So the past patterns, past hurts, past, you have healed that. You have been working on it, you have healed that completely. Now this future and your past, this next chapter of your life is very different from your past, because you have healed it, you have worked on it, okay? That's what the message is here. So yeah, wow, okay. So yes, look, we have really, oh my god, look at the tower and the release, the death card. Your past is, as I mentioned, you have healed your past. There is nothing in your past anymore. You're not going to see the past repeating in the future, because you have healed it. You have let go of your past completely. Your past has no control over you. So your future is going to be very, very different from your past. You have ended a lot of behaviors, a lot of patterns, a lot of thinking patterns, a lot of negative patterns, right? Again, this death and the tower card, like it's like the unexpected has happened, right? So sometimes, we feel like the same things repeat, same pattern repeats. This is my life, but it feels like you became aware, like I don't want these things. I don't want these things from my past. I don't want these patterns to repeat. And some sort of awakening happened and you shifted it. And you're like, I'm a mirror to my own life. And I have to heal this so I can move forward. And that's exactly you're doing here. You're releasing your past completely. Again, this can donate with our belief system, that limited patterns, right, that keep us stuck in our future as well. Because what we think in the present build our future, right? And here I feel like you're changing it. So even if your ancestors or your parents had a pattern, you are not going to have that pattern in your future, because you have healed from it, you have released it. In this next phase of your life, your future is so different from your past. So I would say congratulations, because you have done amazing work to let go of this past. It's not easy to heal all these things, but you have stayed consistent. You have not given up on yourself. You have stayed true to your own healing journey, your process. It might have been very slow journey, but you didn't give up. And I feel like in this next chapter of your life, you're going to see a lot of changes. Maybe already you have seen a lot of changes, because ones are thinking pattern changes, things changes. But now I feel like the people from your past or whoever were toxic, I feel like they are gone. You have let go of it. They have no control over you. Your past has no control over your present or future. I feel like that. This new chapter of your life is a new life. It's not the old life that keeps on repeating. It's a new life. It's a new energies, where you feel a lot of satisfaction, a lot of happiness, where you see your dreams coming true, where you see that things are very fertile, the soil is very fertile and it's easy to grow. You will see your manifestations coming easily. You will see good people. Yeah, wow. So this is like your work, the deep healing work that you have done. It's showing results. Okay, so let's see. The commitment is, yeah, you're getting the results to your commitment. So let's see what else here. So we have, yeah, winter. This winter season is ending for you guys. The winter season is when we take care of body, we take care of feelings, we do, yeah, we are in this hermit mode, right? We are healing, and that's the thing. That's what is ending for you guys here. And this new beginning where your future is very, very different from your past. Yeah, you have healed a lot of things. The moon dragon, yes, again. The illusions, yeah, the illusions, the beliefs that was given to us, that made us the servants of our past, right? That made us feel like that this is how we are meant to live. We are meant to live in hardship. We cannot have that kind of abundant life. That fears keep us in this loop, and we get the same results. You have released that fears. Again, the number 13, it's the death, is the death card and the tower card. You have understood so many things. You have realized so many things, how we have been manipulated into believing that this is our life. We cannot have that abundance. And yeah, you gotten over that illusion. You have, maybe for some of you, you have been interested in how universe work. You have done a lot of, you have might read a lot of self-care books. You have worked with healers. I don't know whatever you have done, but this healing journey took a little bit of a time. But finally, you are over your past. These patterns are not going to be repeated. And this commitment that you had, it's going to give you rewards. The key, you have the keys now. You're going to unlock the new doors, new future, new life, new people, new way of living. Not being in the fear, not living in fear, but living in gratitude, living in abundance, having that prosperity mindset is what I'm seeing here. Yep. So let's see the final piece of information for group number 3. Okay, you have 3 cards. Okay, so I'll take one by one. Hummingbird song. Again, hummingbird is like joy, more pleasure, more happiness, more good things, more prosperity, more abundance. Nectar of sweetness, enjoy it brings. The hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. Again, you're healing your past. Like that, your heart is healed. Your heart chakra is open now. You're ready to receive so many good things. Oh my God, look, heart healing. That's what I was talking about. Morning now has had its time. Yes, the past is over. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness, a new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. Yes, that's the thing. Freedom flows. Yes, look, we are not. Again, this made so much sense. There is so much of joy, happiness happening as you're healing your heart. And we have been stuck to the pattern. And that's the reason we didn't get that freedom, right? Maybe we always saw money in limit. So we didn't have the freedom to have more good things because we felt like the money is limited. But as we release that pattern, we heal that past pain and all, we get that freedom. It can be anything, yeah. Don't hold yourself back from worldly freedom. Dream grand things for divine sacred reason. Oh, these 3 cards that came out made so much sense. So yeah, that's all I have for group number 3. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. So if you have been drawn to this image, or you have chosen using your date of birth, then it's 2, 3, 17, 24 and 28. So let's see your next chapter. Your next chapter begins. Again, she is naked, right? It feels like the snake shedding the skin, right? So yes, becoming your authentic version, being true to yourself. That's what it is. Being more vulnerable, not afraid of being vulnerable, not afraid of expressing your emotions, not afraid of expressing your feelings. Yeah. So let's see more about that. Your next chapter. It feels like a rebirth, actually rebirth. A new version of you is birthed because the old version, the old version was not making you happy. So this new version is birthing. Yeah. So like the skin, like the skin has shedded and this new version is coming out. Like that's the metamorphosis, like yeah. So let's see. Yeah, releasing. Look, releasing your past. Wow. Again, I was talking about this expressing your vulnerability, not being afraid to express who you are, what you are. Sometimes we don't express ourselves is because of shame, because of guilt. Even though we might have not done anything wrong, but we feel like we have done wrong, and we feel shame feel shame because of someone else's mistakes. We feel like we are not good enough because of someone else's mistake. Sometimes other people who might have been very manipulating, controlling, make us feel like we are not good enough. We cannot express. When we express something, they make us, it feels like you have been in that kind of relationship where you lost yourself, and now you're finding yourself back. Expressing your own truth. You're expressing who you really are. You're not afraid of being you're not afraid of that shame, that guilt, anything. You have released all that shame, that guilt. Now you are expressing your authenticity, and you are protected here. And you are going to be such a good news for so many people. You will be like a healer to so many people. Your story will inspire people. Your stories will help them release something that they have been holding on to. Your stories will help them remove people from their life that are not good for them. Your stories will inspire other people. Your stories will give confidence to other people. Your stories will help other people to level up in their life. Your stories will heal someone's heart, your music, or whatever it is, because you expressing yourself without any shame, without any guilt, being vulnerable, is healing someone's life. Maybe you will not see that. Maybe you will not get the feedback, but it will happen. It feels like you expressing through music. You expressing your experiences, or you're writing poems, or whatever it is. It is helping someone heal their heart, heal their own heart, heal their own home, heal their own body. That's what it is. Releasing. Oh my God, that's beautiful. You are helping letting go of people. As you let go, I feel like this is the new version. You have faced so much hurdles. Maybe for some of you, you might have been in a relationship that was very toxic, and you released that relationship. You did the work, and now you're here expressing. You're showing yourself authentically. You're talking about your experiences, what you faced, how you came out of it, what you did. Or maybe you will write a book, or maybe you'll write poems, or maybe you sing songs, whatever it is, it's helping other people. So this next chapter of your life, this is your rebirth, you being authentically you having no shame, guilt, because yes, it's been something that has been given to us. Even though we didn't have to feel that shame and guilt, we were told that we have to feel like that. But you have understood it, and you have released that. You have gone through that ego death, I feel like that, where you understand that this is all our ego sometimes can be fear, stopping us to do certain things, expressing ourselves, feeling bad to express our vulnerability, and we stop ourselves. We feel like we have to be strong all the time. So we don't express ourselves in order to make other people happy. We don't express ourselves in order to make other people reach new heights. We just stay there helping them, but we never grow. And you have faced all that, and you have come out of it. You have let go of that thing, and now you are this new version. You're becoming that. And now as you share those experiences, those good, that will bring so much good in other people's life. I feel like that's what I'm getting. And as you're doing, one thing you need to know, that you are protected, you're safe. It feels like you're tapping into your own life purpose. This is your life purpose, to express yourself, to be authentic, and that will help people. That's what I'm getting here. Look, again, the level up is there. You're becoming someone who is not afraid to face any challenges, face any fears. You are the good news to many people. There are so many people who are spreading so much fear, and you are the one who is going to spread that positive energy that will help so many people to release themselves from sort of toxic situations, or toxic home situation, or maybe you are the one who is giving them the information that will help them to understand that it's not them, it's, yeah, it's the other people, so they can break free from those situations here. Sometimes we have been manipulated into thinking like, yeah, we cannot express, we have to feel shame or guilt when we don't, right? And you're the one, your experience is like so much, yeah, it will shift perception in so many people's life. Maybe young men, young women, you will be inspiring these people, the youth you might be inspiring. Yeah, so let's see. Oh, we got this for other group as well. Effortless vitality. Now you're free, guys. Now you're free. That's what I feel like. You're free from that shame, that guilt. It doesn't bother you because you know that experience made you that person. It's very hard thing, right? It was very hard, but you did it. You came out of it. Now you're free. Now you're independent. Now you can think for yourself. No one else. Yeah, sometimes, we don't even think for ourselves. Someone else put that thought and we think their thought. And we feel like that's what we have to do. Yeah, and we do that. Isn't it? We don't think for ourselves. Many times that happen. Someone says, this is right, do it, we do it. We don't think whether it's good for us, it's bad for us, nothing, we just go for it. And here now you are a person who really, really connects with their body and they know what's good, what's not good. They think for themselves. And you are going to give that kind of awareness to other people also. That you have a choice to think for yourself. You don't have to take other people's choices and make it yours. You are a person who can live their life based on their own terms. You are like an influence to other people. You living your life like that will influence other people. I really feel this chapter is like full of independence, doing things at your own pace, at your own speed, being very authentic. And the way you are going to live your life is going to inspire people. It's going to heal people. Yes, again, with the tears, you have done like a lot of releasing. I feel like you have cried. You have, again, you have got rid of that skin. Now you are this person who is thinking for themselves. Yeah. Okay, so let's see more here. Group number 4. What is this new chapter of your? Oh, the Duchess. Oh, wow. Okay. Even in chaos, she is calm. She has a pig in her hands. And there is this tortoise as well. Okay, look at it. All these utensils are like flying, but she is okay. She is calm. Yeah, again, you have learned to be calm in chaotic situations as well. I really feel like that. Yeah. So that's awesome, right? It's very hard to be calm in chaotic situations, I feel like. You know your power and you know that this chaos is not going to be there for long. It will subside. So you just ground yourself. So again, this can be you expressing yourself, might not go well with other people. There might be a little bit of chaos, but you don't care. You are just going to express yourself. You're going to show your truth. You're going to express your truth. That's what it is. Because you have learned so much from your path. You have learned your lessons. And you know that life is sometimes can be chaotic. But that's okay. Yeah. That's what it is. I'll just read this message here for you guys, the meaning. And in the story, this is the Alice story. Upon entering the small house in the clearing, Alice met the Duchess who lived there. She was a cantankerous woman. I'm sorry for that. Rocking a crying piglet as if it were a baby. Later in the story, Alice crossed paths with this duchess again, and she was in a much better mood, showing herself very eager to find the moral of everything and learn the lessons that comes with any event. So the meaning, the duchess teaches you that an interesting lesson can be learned at every turn of the path. Finding the lesson helps you grow wise and gives even more sense to your destiny. Always dig to discover the spiritual reasons as to why a certain thing or another is happening to you. Again, that's what it is. Everything is a lesson. Somehow, it's like sometimes we need that growth. And so that's why certain things we have to learn, and it makes us more wiser. And again, you are a wise person. You're becoming that. You're handling the chaotic situation in a very well manner. I feel like that. I really feel like, yeah, you were not like that before, but you became like that, right? You understood how life is, how you can make the most out of any situation, and you will be influencing other people, yeah, by doing that. Okay, so let's see more. Truth number 4. Wow, 7 of fire. Look, wow, that's the energy. Look, defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. I can see that you're doing that. Standing your ground, choosing your battle wisely, releasing the shame, guilt. Yeah, for other people it might be shame, guilt, but is it? No. So defending what you feel is right. You are going to be so strong and independent, living your best life. Now you have that power. I feel like that. You had given that power to other people, but not anymore. You know who you are, what you want, and I feel like this, the way you're going to live your life, even in chaos, you're trusting universe, learning those things what needs to be learned, and carrying the lessons. And as you go forward, your life is going to be more ease. I feel like that it will be very effortless. Again, you are going to nail that. Even in chaos, you will be effortless, because you know that if I want something, I can have it. Like you have those belief system, right? You have that beliefs that will take you to this next level. So yeah, Two of water. For some of you, this next chapter of your life, you're meeting the one as well. Yeah, your counterpart, that is also there. Again, we have the release, the end of the phase. Look, again, end of these kinds of negative thinking. That is what you're releasing, the conditioning. We have been conditioned to think in a negative way also. I feel like that sometimes when our mothers, sometimes they are so overthinkers, and we also catch upon that, and we also feel like every situation is difficult. We don't have the courage, we cannot do it, and we kind of stress, and it harms our health. And also, like, we always think what could go wrong rather than thinking what could go right, isn't it? We have been taught in that way, and I feel like you're releasing all that. Yeah. And again, the beliefs that you had with relationships, also how a relation should be. Maybe if you were grown in a traditional life, maybe there was a pattern of relationship, and now you are like, I don't want that kind of relationship. I want a relationship that is freeing, where I can be me, where I can express myself. I don't want to be known by someone else's name. I also have to have this identity, right? I really feel like you're going to live that kind of life, and you will meet someone who will be like that as well, as free as you, as independent as you, not forcing things onto other people. Sometimes, many times in relationship, people force their beliefs onto other people, and they have to live like that, and it's not freeing. So you're going to be in a relationship that is going to be very freeing, where you can do what you like, and they will do what they like. Like, there is boundaries. Oh yeah, there is boundaries. I really feel like that. And so yeah, there is a relationship also in this next chapter of your life that is not going to be all like your past relationship. It's going to be more freeing. Yeah, for you guys, I feel like more freedom, more authenticity, and in chaos and conflict also, being very grounded, trusting your own beliefs, trusting your own path, not giving up, being more vulnerable, not being afraid of other people's projection, right? Not being afraid of what others think of you or about your life. I see that you living your best life. I feel like that's what your intention is, and that's what is there for you, because you want a best life for yourself. You don't want to live in that kind of negative patterns anymore. You want to create a home that is safe for you, for your family, and that's what I see here. You want your heart to be safe, and that's what you're creating. So all, yeah, again, you're not taking that past pain with you now. You're taking those lessons, and you're expressing yourself, like how you conquered that, and it's helping other people as well. That's the most important thing, I feel like. This next chapter, you will be influencing many people by the way you're living. Look, again, painting poppies. It feels like now there is this blank canvas. And when we are born with blank canvas. Then our father will put something, mother will put something, uncle will put something, aunt will put something, some teachers will put. And it's like a mixture of other people's beliefs that we carry. But now you have this blank state, and you're only drawing, you're only having the colors that you like. You're painting a life that you want for yourself, and in that you're helping other people. By living your life in that authentic way, you're helping other people. That's the amazing thing. Okay, so let's see the final message here. So we have a moment's joy. Oh, it feels like, you're focusing more on joy, more on vitality, more on the present moment, more on the colors that you enjoy, more on the life that you enjoy, rather what is told by society or what society wants us to do. But what makes you feel free, what makes you give joy, what kind of people give you joy, you're focusing more on that here. Yeah. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of heart's will. Okay, so that's the message here for my lovely group number 4. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I've been drawn to this image, or if your birthday lands on 13, 15, 20, 26 or 30, let's see what is the message here. I was hearing your good karma. You're receiving that huge blessings, that good karma, because if you look at this image, it's the image of the Ouroboros, and it's like the snake eating its own tail, right? So yes, the good things that you have done, the good energy that you have is giving you a lot of huge blessings. It's your time to receive that a good karma. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's see what else here. For group number 5, what is the message? Your next chapter. All about your next chapter. Okay. Yes, you're reaching your destination. You're reaching your bliss. You're getting whatever you wanted. For some of you, it feels like, the horse is... there is this star in this house. So the kind of life that you wanted, you're moving towards it. That's what I'm getting here. So there is progress in the areas that you want. Like this home can be our own heart, right? Our heart wants a lot of things, a lot of desires are there in our heart, and we have been working diligently to achieve those desires, and I see you achieving those desires in this next chapter of your life. So there is you reaching your heart desires, you reaching the goals that you wanted. That's what it is. With this X, now nothing can go wrong. Now no more delays, I feel like that. Maybe you had a lot of delays as well. No matter how hard you tried, you never saw that progress. But finally, with this X here, that is all gone. The delays are gone. Now you can have that home that you want. You can have that stability that you were aiming for, that progress that you were aiming for. And yes, with this cat, the cat, I'm getting like it has 9 lives here. Maybe for some of you, these are your 9 wishes, or maybe many times you thought that this wish is going to come, but then it doesn't come. Then you expect, then it doesn't come. Then you expect again, it doesn't come. Finally, that wish is coming here for you. So this might be a wish that you had for a very long time, but you expected it, but it was like this, like there was 9 lives, and every time you expected like it will come, now it didn't. But finally, I feel like in this next chapter of your life, you will have it in a more, like, it feels like you will have this wish, but it's going to happen in a way that is more better for you, because universe have bigger plans for you. It is going to be much better than you expect. That is also there. So let's see, what is the message for group number 5? Your next chapter begins. Next chapter begins. December might be a very important time for you, guys. I feel like that. Okay, wow, we have the wood horse. Okay, look, live and love joyfully. I feel like you have already doing that. You have been already doing that. You have been focused on the present moment. You have been cultivating more joy. The more you joy cultivate, because joy, if you look at the emotional scale, the joy is in the higher level, right? And that's a very good vibration to be in. That's a very good frequency to be in. So the more we are joyful, the more we are not allowing the outer circumstances to let our joy go, the more we are focused on the joy, the more our life becomes joyful. So keep on doing, keep on cultivating more joy, because yes, there are more. When we cultivate that joy in the present moment, there will be more things to be joyful of, right? So the more you are in this energy, the more you're giving generously, the more you will get generously, right? So the more you're giving energy to other people, you're going to get it more. But maybe in the past you didn't. Maybe I really feel like for this group, maybe some of you are empaths, and you might have always felt like you give your energy and you don't get it back. You always get drained, but that's not there. In this next chapter of your life, you know how to establish boundaries. You have already learned that, and do that as well. Establishing boundaries is very important for you guys. Protecting yourself is also very important. Protecting your energy is also very important. And as you do that, as you focus on more joy, because you tend to take other people's energy, and that's how you lose your joy mostly, I feel like sometimes. So it's very important to have that boundary. So the more you are having that boundary, you can be in the state of joy, and the more you are in the state of joy, there is more good things, more things to be joyful for. So yeah. And we have the number 31. It reduces to number 4. If you are one of you wishes to have a home, a safe environment, a stable environment, definitely. A stable relationship, definitely. A stable work situation, definitely. So let's see what else here. What is your next chapter about? We have the cat. Oh, the cat energy is there here. The Cheshire bus. Okay. So the cat. Again, the energy of the cat. Okay. Yeah, the cat. Again, I mentioned like 9 lives were there. That's what I'm getting here from it. No matter how hard you tried to get this wish, you never got it. Right? Now finally, we have the number 15. And the number 15 reduces to number 6, and it's like after a lot of chaos, after a lot of conflicts, finally the harmony that you want is coming. Yes, I really feel like that. Look at the cat. You tried to get to this desires. At that time, lot of things happen, and you saw a different view. Like again, it feels like hanged man energy is there, right? The cat is not looking straight, it's looking up, like in a different position, right? So maybe life, again with this 9 lives, you were trying hard to get to this wish, but each time you were getting a different view, different perception. You changed it, then you worked on it, then again you got a different view, and it has been happening for a while. I feel like that, and it has humbled you. I feel like as a person, it has made you so much stronger. It has grown you as a person. You have become so much wiser because of that situation, and I finally feel like that you have started listening to your own compass. Because of it you have become so much stronger, because of all these failures. I will not call it as a failure. Like, you were trying to achieve your wishes, goals. I will not call it as a failure, because you got in touch with yourself more. You learned so much more. You understood who you really are because of seeing things in a different view, right? So it's never a failure. Yes, you might have not seen the results, but you saw so many things. You improved your life, you improved the relationship you had with yourself. Maybe it has improved your relationship with other people as well. Yes, there is, maybe it has improved your health, well-being, everything, right? Because you are seeing the different picture all this time when you were trying to accomplish a goal. It feels like you had a goal that you wanted to accomplish, and in order to reach that desire, you thought that you will go straight and you will get that desire, but it didn't happen. It feels like you went like this, you saw a different view, you changed your patterns, behaviors, then you went again. You thought this time you will make it, then you went here. Like you went here, it was like a zigzag. But in this zigzag, you learned so much about yourself, you improved so much about yourself, you gained that confidence. But if this wish of yours was a straight path, you wouldn't have learned all these things, you wouldn't have seen things in that different view. You wouldn't have got in touch with your own self, who you are, your own compass, your own intuition. So these all paths, like these all zigzag was important in a way, and now finally you're reaching it. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so yeah, let's see more here for you guys. You're getting that harmony, that stability. Yes, again this zigzag. Now finally, after a lot of zigzags, after a lot of left and right, you're reaching your wish, your good karma, you're getting it. The moon, yes, it made you in tune with your own self, your own gifts, who you are. If you didn't have that zigzag path, you wouldn't have understood who you really are, what you want. It feels like you would not have gotten deeper, like you wouldn't have understood about your own gifts. But these all made you understand to see things in a different view, right? Even though you didn't reach your goal at that time, but I feel like you have understood so much, you have learned so much about yourself, you have learned so much about the universe, you have learned so much about other people, behaviors, patterns, so many things you have learned. Yeah, so that's important, that's awesome. For some of you have certain psychic abilities as well. Maybe it feels like your intuition is also very strong. So maybe you have you didn't know about it, you learned that also in this process of getting to this goal. You became more spiritual, you learn to balance your emotions, you learn to release your emotions rather than suppressing. You deep dive into your childhood and you release what didn't serve you. You improved your connections, you improved your own habits with food or whatever it is. With certain, we might have certain obsession or certain habits that were not good. So this zigzag pathway made you do all those things. So in a way, even though you didn't receive that goal, it might have felt a lot of frustration. You might have felt a lot of frustration, but you got so much out of it, right? So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So now I really see this thing, finally it's coming. So what else for group number 5? Wow, yes, look, Ace of Earth. You're getting this wish of yours. Now you're getting that stability that you were aiming for. You're getting that goal, that tangible item, like whatever it is, that money, whatever you're aiming for, that success, whatever you're aiming for. It's opening new doors for you. Finally, you're getting that. Yes, that's what I'm getting. So we have 6 of water. Look, again, you went into the depths of the past. Yes, look, you studied so much. You learned so much about yourself, about your past, or maybe about the skill, whatever it is. It was like zigzag. Yeah, you having this goal, you learning something, and because you started to learn something, or you learned certain skill, or you tried to apply, but you didn't get to the goal. It was not a straight road, it was a zigzag. And for that, in order to get to the goal, you had to deep dive into your past. You had to release so much of past childhood issues. You worked with it, right? You worked with your own patterns, your own behaviors, the way you think, the beliefs you have. You worked on all that. You released it one by one. You understood so much about your relationship with yourself, your husband, your wife, your children, or your parents, whatever you wanted to understand. You understood about yourself, right, Lord, because you went into the depths of your past. you broke free from that kind of patterns because of the zigzag only. Otherwise, if you had gotten to that goal so immediately, you wouldn't have learned all these things, isn't it? That was a necessary part of your life. And that's what I feel like. If you look back, you will be very grateful as well, right? Because these all parts were very important. If you have gotten to that goal so fast, you wouldn't have been able to handle it. Yeah, because I feel like this goal is very big, but you wouldn't have able to handle it. But now, because of this zigzag, you will be able to. You will be able to make it more. If you have gotten it earlier, maybe you wouldn't be able to double it. Now you will. So yeah, that's what it is. So let's see what else. Group number 5. What is the message? Your next chapter. Hummingbird dreams. Oh, look at it. It feels like she's communicating with the hummingbird. It feels like you're communicating with your own soul. You know what your soul really wants now. Yeah, so this goal has been intact, but now the way you approach this goal, the way you think about this goal is different. And in this zigzag, you connected with your heart, you connected with your intuition, and that bettered your life. Your relationships got better. The relationship that you had with yourself got better. So many things improved, isn't it? Yes. Gift reveal. Again, oh my God, this is for some of you. You understand how a gift you are to this world. You understand more about yourself. Really, it feels like you didn't know who you were. So again, as I mentioned, you had this goal in your mind. You started learning about it. You learned the skill. You went with it. And then there was this zigzag I mentioned, isn't it? So it was not easy. But in all this zigzag, you understood so much about yourself, like who you are. And one time I can do that. I'm good enough with that. I have so much capabilities. You learn so much about yourself that you couldn't have learned. You wouldn't have learned if you had gotten this goal so easily. So these are your gifts you got. Isn't that amazing? And that will benefit you in the future, isn't it? A gift of knowing yourself deeply is such an amazing gift. And so you don't have to be bounded by other people. You will know who you are, and no one can pull you down because of it. You're such a strong person here. Wow, that's beautiful. So even though it has been the zigzag path, even though it was very hard to get to this goal, finally you're getting to this goal in this next chapter. So let's see the final message here. 3 of Cups, yes, you are going to celebrate. You are going to celebrate now. Finally, the celebration is coming here. Finally, this has been long time coming. You were like, it feels like you were preparing to celebrate this win of yours, this gift, this wish coming true. I'll celebrate. But it didn't happen, right? But finally, you are going to celebrate this with 3 of Cups, right? With your people saying this news that I got this job or got this home, whatever it is, like, yeah. So a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun, 3 cups and happiness, 3 cheers are done. Celebration is near, okay? So yes, that's all I have for group number 5. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Drawn to this image, if you are using your date of birth, then it's 10, 12, 14, 19, 29. So let's see what your new chapter is about. Your next chapter is about. Your next chapter begins. I was hearing the word quantum jumping, like it's like you're going into this new timeline. So you're saying bye-bye to your old life, and this is like your new life is beginning. So this is a huge shift that is happening. So the first shift might have happened inside of you, and now you are really manifesting into your outer reality here. So yeah, it definitely, I'm getting like the quantum jumping into your new reality. It's like a different world you're going to. It's going to be very different from your past. Your habits, like you are a new person. If you look in the mirror, you cannot recognize your past self anymore because you are different. Your values, your beliefs, all are different. And this is a new you. You have said bye-bye to this old you, old version of you. That's what it feels like. Okay, so let's see. Your next chapter begins. Yeah, again, this is like you have let go of that past beliefs that was not serving you, that was only giving you that pain, suffering. You have let go of that, the beliefs that we carry throughout childhood. You have released that, and now you are, again, it feels like now you are entering this new era of your life, and your past and your future is so different. So again, in this new era, you are committed to yourself. You're committed to nurturing yourself. You're committed to nurture your own talents, your own skills, yourself, how you can grow as a person. You're committed to that. In the past, maybe you will not. I even feel like you are letting go of certain behaviors. Even if you had certain addictive behavior, you are letting go of that. So if you were a smoker, for example, this new version, this next chapter, you will not be smoking. You have gotten rid of that habit, and you are committed to nurturing your health. You're committed to eat foods that nurture your health. You're committed to those kinds of relationship that nurtures you. So yeah, you're committed to that. You're committed to an awesome life. I feel like you want that awesome life, so you're committing to it. That's what. So bye to that old habits. So yeah, here you're quantum jumping to this new reality where you don't have this obsessive habits, toxic habits, bad habits, and you are like the deer nurturing your body. It feels like you're very conscious of what you're putting inside of you. You're understanding, like maybe you were someone who used to drink a lot of alcohol, and you're like, no, it's not nurturing my soul. It's not nurturing me. Whenever I drink it, I feel bad. I'm not going to do it. So you're committing to that nourishing energy. You're nourishing yourself. You're taking care of your heart very well. You're taking care of your body very well. So that's why you're saying bye. This old you is not there. This is new me. I'm committed to health. I'm committed to my well-being. I'm committed to the things that makes me happy. I'm committed to knowing more about myself, and as you do it, you're very safe and very protected. So that's what you're quantum jumping to a new reality. It feels like a slide, the children's slide they play. Hannah, the children's slide. It feels like we go and we fall on the ground, right? And you were going to the same ground. Now, as you go to the slide, you're going to a different reality. It's not the same ground anymore. It's different. So that's what it is. So let's see. And this is like you, and there is a lot of nourishing energy. So yeah, that's where you're going. So let's see. For group number 6, your next chapter begins. It feels like goodbye. Goodbye to your old patterns, toxic habits, and new life, new way of living, new way of seeing things. Getting rid of old habits. You're not carrying that. Yeah, look. What doesn't serve your health? What doesn't serve your well-being? It can be friendships that doesn't serve us. It can be habits. It can be alcohol. It can be smoking. It can be obsessive patterns. Anything that doesn't serve us. Maybe because we are eating a lot of junk food, our skin is not healthy. So saying bye-bye to that. Maybe it's sugar that is making us feel bad all the time, then saying bye-bye to that. So what makes us feel good about ourselves? We are focusing on that. We are nurturing that. And we are letting go of what doesn't make us feel good. So it can be people who doesn't treat us, because you are going to treat yourself like a royalty. So if someone doesn't treat like you, like that, you're going to let go of them, because it will not make you happy, right? Because you are seeing yourself in a, like, again, she's looking at herself, she's happy, she feels like she's the peacock, right? She's taking care of herself, she's taking care of her body, her health, well-being, everything. So you're not going to attach yourself with the people who don't take care of their body, who drinks too much or smokes too much. You're not going to be. You're not of the same vibration, right? So you will have to take a step back. And that's exactly what I see. You taking care of yourself, you nurturing yourself, you taking care of your heart. And as you do it, as you treat yourself like a royalty, you're going to meet people who will treat you like that. Yes. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Oh, Humpty Dumpty, Humpty Dumpty. Okay, we have this Humpty Dumpty. And we have this Alice story. Okay. So I will just read that because I'm not feeling anything. So let's see what else here with this Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty was an egg-shaped man. He and Alice talked a lot about language. Humpty Dumpty claimed that he could choose the meaning of the words he used as he pleased, regardless of any convention, though Alice strongly protested. He refused to back down. Okay, so meaning, language is a great and powerful tool, but it can be quite tricky at times. Talking isn't enough if you hope to really communicate with someone. It also takes a lot to know how to listen, truly listen without interruption or projection. Do your best to understand the person you are talking to, their way of thinking, their feelings, their values. So again, that's what it is. Sometimes when we are misunderstood by the world, I really feel like sometimes that's when we shift ourselves to these toxic things, isn't it? When someone doesn't understand our pain, when someone doesn't understand us, so we shift our pain into doing something toxic habits sometimes in order to release that pain, because we don't have an ear that listens, that understands to us, isn't it? And here in this new chapter of your life, you are becoming the person who understands themselves, who listens to themselves. You're nourishing that, right? And as you nourish that quality in you, you listening to your own heart, you knowing like, yeah, this is what it is, this is my emotions. For some of you, I really feel like you will be listening to what your heart wants you to say, right? You're not going to judge yourself right away. You're not going to suppress. It really feels like that. And again, one more thing, I feel like you're meeting someone who will listen to you, because you are becoming an amazing listener here. So again, they tell, like, if you want a good friend, you need to become that good friend. I see that as you're treating yourself like a royalty, you are working on yourself and you are becoming that good friend. So now you will have someone who will listen to you. And again, this can be with words as well, more about this quantum jumping to a new reality. So you used, maybe, like, again, she is treating herself like a royalty. So the words of affirmation she's going to say is like, I look beautiful, I am beautiful, I'm worthy. She's not going to say, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. No. So the words has also shifted. That's why this is about new reality, right? The way you talk to yourself, the way you talk about, once you start changing the way you talk about yourself, you will change the way you talk about other people as well, right? So all those words, again, the words are affirmations. The way we talk about ourselves is affirmations. So we have been doing that for a while. We have been talking bad about ourselves, like, even without realizing sometimes, right? And I feel like you're becoming very aware also about that, and the way you talk to yourself is very positive, and that's why you are going to live a life like royalty, because you're taking care of yourself. So this is a period where you will be taking care of yourself, what you speak to yourself, and as you do that, you will be able to listen to other people. You will be able to understand other people, because now you're understanding yourself. You will have that ear. So I feel like you're becoming a good friend, and as you become a good friend, you will have someone who will listen to you as well. So friends, good friendship, good people, yeah, taking care of your well-being, nurturing your heart, nurturing yourself. So let's see what else here. We have, wow, look, 10 of water. Good friendships, guys. I'm getting good friendship, good people, good supportive people here who understands you, and you understand that. Good conversations, like emotionally satisfied conversations, deep talks, where people really care for each other. Not people, sometimes there are so many friends who doesn't care, just for the outside. Now you're finding meaningful relationships. Now you're letting go of that toxic relationship, because now you have healed and your relationship with yourself is so good. It has blossomed. You take care of yourself, and that's why the relationship with other people around you is also shifting, changing. Yeah. So there is a lot of happiness, because Tarot of Water is like happy. You're getting into this happy reality where you will be happy, where you will be treating yourself in a very balanced manner. You will be fair to yourself, and as you're fair to yourself, you're going to give that to other people as well, because we are a mirror, right? What we think about ourselves, that's what we reflect, and that's what we get. Yep. So if you want a family, that's possible in this new reality. So new reality, maybe you'll be getting married, having kids, that is a possibility. And as you treat yourself, this partner of yours also is going to treat you like that. And as you nourish yourself, you will be able to nourish other people as well. As you give yourself to more, you will be able to give more to other people. Sometimes we feel like if we give more to ourselves, then there will be nothing left. That's wrong. When we take care of ourselves, we will have so much more to give, because our cup will be full, right? So we can give it generously. Will not be like giving the drops. But when we don't have enough to give, that's when we hesitate. That's when we become envy, right? That's when, because we don't have anything, that's when we get frustrated. But when we are giving a lot to ourselves, when we are taking care of ourselves and our cup is full, we can give generously to other people without draining. That's what I see, a very beautiful, abundant life. That's what is your new reality here. Wow. So definitely, if you're not married, getting married, having an amazing family. Again, if you're already married and in a good relationship, I feel like the way you think about yourself, the way you speak to yourself. This is not only about the toxic habits like smoking. This can be like feeling very negative, being very negative, not taking care of our skin, not eating properly, not exercising. All this you're changing. You're exercising properly. You're taking care of yourself. You're listening to your partner, and as you listen to your partner, your partner is listening. So if you have kids, if you have family already, I feel like the changes that you're making in your thought patterns, because again you're changing your words as your because our thoughts are affirmation, our words are affirmation. As you're speaking to yourself in a very, very positive way, what is happening is people are also going to speak to you in that positive way. So your relationships are thriving, your marriage is thriving, your kids are thriving, your family is thriving. Not only you, as you're making that change, everyone around is thriving. For other people, if you're single, if you're taking care of yourself, you're going to be that listening ear. You are going to lend that listening ear to other people. As you lend that ear, there will be people who will lend their ear to you, right? They will also listen to you, and that's how you make this amazing friendship, amazing family. Beautiful. Very fulfilled energy here. Happy fulfillment. That's your next chapter. Yep. 10 of Air. This is ended. Yeah, this old, as I mentioned, this old chapter of you have said bye-bye, tata. The worst part, you have said bye-bye, tata. Now, not repeating that anymore. Yeah. I said that you have said goodbye to this old life of yours. Now look, you're taking care of your well-being. These two cards same, right? 9 of Earth. She takes care of herself. She works really hard, but she takes care of herself. She wears awesome clothes. She takes care of her face, skin, body. She takes care of her creativity. She expresses herself. She put herself as the first priority, so she can give to other people, right? Because again, it feels like when we are not putting ourselves as the first, that's when we feel like, why I'm not getting that, why this is happening. So that's when we get negative. But once we start putting ourselves first, what is happening is we are nurturing ourselves, we are thinking good about ourselves, so we can give more. Actually, the opposite happens. The more we give, the more we will have to give. We will be able to give. Actually, the less we give to ourselves, the less we will have to give. We will have only less to give to other people. So I feel like that is changing, and I feel like your beauty. So in this next chapter of your life, you're taking care of your beauty as well. So there is this glow up that I can see, because you're happy in your family as well. The words you're saying are very positive. So it's not only affecting your relationship, you are glowing, your hair is good, because there is less stress now, right? Because now you're not comparing yourself to other people. You have said that bye-bye, that habits, again, maybe there were habits that were affecting your skin and all. Now you have released it, so now your skin is glowing because you're eating healthy. Your skin is glowing, your hair is good, your body is healthy, you're energetic. That's what it is. Yeah, beautiful. So let's see your next chapter. Okay, chocolate brownie fairy. And you look at the pink color, the self-love color, the love color, right? Magnolia. Yes, again, the magnolia is the flower that blossoms first, then other flower. And yes, you're like that. You're like that now. Yes. You really feel like you're taking care of yourself, your own well-being. And now you are that chocolate, that sweet person, right? People will love to talk to you. I feel like that. I feel like you will be getting a lot of compliments as well in this next chapter of your life. If you have a partner, this partner of yours will be wanting to spend more time with you. They will be appreciating your efforts. And for some of you, if you have something that you love doing, you will be nurturing that craft of yours as well, and it's also going to blossom here. So yeah, there is it feels like you're glowing up, right? It feels like you are it's like you glow up if you haven't been taking care of your body. If you were trying to lose weight, finally you're losing weight. That is all I'm getting here. So this is like a glow up here. You're looking beautiful, your body is feeling healthy, you're feeling healthy. The words you speak to yourself is beautiful. Negative, if you had any kind of negative mental health issues, I feel like that is also resolving. Yeah. And you're finding yourself. Right, it feels like you were lost and now you're finding yourself. A lot of happiness, fulfillment here in this next chapter. So let's see the final message here. Okay, so begin here. Yes, this is your new journey here. Yes, it's beginning now. I feel like for you guys, it's already, you have said bye bye to old toxic habits. Yeah, with this 10 of your air, I feel like you've already said bye bye. You're working onto this. You're living, like you're getting into this new timeline where you are taking care of yourself, your well-being, and you will see the improvement here. Do not fear what travel brings, my dear. The moment is yours. Begin now here. Yes, you're beginning now, and that's what it is. I feel like begin here, it means this new chapter is already started. You have been already feeling it, and I feel like you have already started to do the work. So that's all I have for group number 6. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. I will see you soon. Bye bye.